what's up you guys? So this morning I legitimately just woke up, so I will apologize in advance for crappy lighting and bad face, cause fuck makeup right now. So yeah, one of the things I wanted to talk about, like, is pretty quickly, I'm just gonna catch you guys up on some of the things that's been going on. Sarah and I broke up, so there's that. So I thought I would let you guys know that. I am talking to someone else at the moment, so it's going interesting. And also I'm like severely sunburned on my chest. Like my chest is all sunburned. And I have like tan lines. And it's like, no, stop the tan lines. Stay a pale ass bitch. But yeah, I actually have to go working out today for like 2 hours because I didn't work out yesterday. And I was just like, which doesn't make sense because it's like, why put that much exertion on your body? But I have to. I don't get much of a choice. So sounds fun, so I'm probably gonna go running really soon. But I wanted to just talk to you guys about something that was really important, and that was the fact that a lot of people don't consider bisexuality as a sexuality, and there are a lot of people out there who just want to bash every single, sexuality out there that's not straight. It's really idiotic that people would just want to make fun of other people's preferences. If we've gotten past the stage where we can accept other people's religion somewhat, then we should be able to accept other people's sexuality. I mean, what you believe is what you believe, okay? I don't think that it's right to go ahead and try and force someone to change their religion for whatever reason, because you might think it's right or you might think it's wrong. So, in the same note, what you are is what you are. It's not choice. You can't go jacking off to gay porn if you're straight, or like a straight guy. So yeah, or a straight chick. Yeah, you can't go jacking off to lesbian porn, but you can't really jack off at all. Okay. But I recently got done watching a video, and you guys probably seen it on my Facebook at this point, but it was about bisexuality, okay? How a lot of people don't consider bisexuality as an actual sexuality. I'm bisexual, so I'm not pansexual. I'm not pansexual because I cannot fuck someone who has boobs and a dick. Okay, pretty simple. So that differs me from pan. So people who are like, what's the difference between bisexual and pansexual? But bisexual is strictly male or female, whereas pan is more, you could be with someone who is more gender fluid. Pansexual is more accepting of all. There have been some gay people out there who don't support the B and the LGBT. It doesn't make sense. You can't do that. For instance, I don't understand asexuality. That doesn't mean that I don't believe that it doesn't exist. Now, saying that, it's because, I like everybody. I almost like everybody. I don't understand how someone can be asexual. I understand that I can't be asexual. But I do believe that there are asexual people out there. I have friends who are asexual. And so it's very confusing to get into a conversation with them, and it's just like, huh, okay. It was mentioned that people who are bisexual are going through a phase. But I'm talking to a guy. I just got done dating a girl. And my relationship before was a guy. Relationship before that was a guy. Relationship before that was a girl. So I don't know what to tell you guys, but considering this has been going on since like age 7, I don't really think that it's a phase, but alright. What I also find very frustrating is whenever a woman gets older and she's still saying that she's bi, whenever she settles down to get married to somebody, whether it be male or female, people will automatically categorize her by that. If she were to marry a guy, then it's like, oh, that was just a phase back then, you're straight. Don't worry about it. She can still be really interested in women. She's probably walking down the street looking at some really nice female tail, so I don't know what I do. Okay, and now whenever it comes to people being confused as to bisexuality being a phase and saying that you actually end up gay or straight, on that note, I think a lot of that is fueled by teenage confusion. In the past, I have had friends who, I would safely say are straight, but they have claimed to be bi at least once in their life. Now, that comes from teenage confusion. It happens. It's going to happen. Everyone has a little bit of an interest in finding who they are, finding themselves. Part of that is figuring out your sexuality. People figure out their religion. People figure out their taste in music. People figure all of that. People are starting to find out what their actual sexuality is, instead of what their parents taught them, as in, you're straight. They're going to find out and figure out, this is what I really am. Like a person might have gay parents, and they might think, oh, I must be gay too. But they turn into a teenager and they're starting to figure themselves out, and I might be more bi, I might actually be pan, I might actually be straight. During teenage years is whenever people are trying to figure themselves out. And one of the things that happens is a lot of bi-curiousness. And that's why people want to say that bisexuality is not real, that you have to pick a side. I can't pick a side. I mean, I can force myself to be in a very strongly committed relationship with one side, but I can't stop myself from looking at women. I can't stop myself from looking at men. I can't stop myself from really, really needing the right equipment for the day. Let's put it at that. You can't stop that from happening. That's a big part of us. That is a very big part of us. And so sexuality is important, and you can't just change that. I mean, if you're bi, you can't pick a side. You're just finding yourself. That's what it is. You're finding out who you are. And part of that is, am I straight? Am I male or am I female? Am I gay? Am I pan? Am I asexual? Do I prefer nobody? Am I just like, no, I like myself and that's it. So screw all y'all. You can't single people out. You can't be judgmental about people. Because everybody has a right to their own voice. Everybody has a right to be who they are. And by taking that away from somebody and saying, no, you're not bisexual, because that doesn't exist, quit straddling the fence, you're taking away someone's individuality. You're taking away someone's freedom to be happy. It's frustrating whenever I hear about those in the LGBT community criticizing bisexuals because they don't think it's real. Those who are homosexual or have undergone any sort of criticism in the LGBT community have gone through so much. And by singling out bisexuals and saying that it's not real, you were doing the exact same thing that you were treated as whenever the world was run by all straight people and dominated by that, and that if you were gay, you were going to hell. So what you're doing is saying that, similar to what straight people said, that it's a phase. You were told it's a phase. So is this a phase for me? Because I really don't think it is. It's like trying to shove us back into the closet. We can't choose a side because we're happy with everybody. Just about everybody. There's no point in singling out somebody, especially if you are in the LGBT community. You need to man the fuck up, or woman the fuck up, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself at this point. They the fuck up. Admit that we've all gone through a lot of fucking bullshit. We've all gone through hell. Even gay supporters. Asexuals are being told that their sexuality is not real. Pansexuals are being told that they're just horny sluts. I mean, people are being criticized and judgment all over the place, and how they feel is being ignored. The world is not just full of gay and straight. It is a spectrum. So my point to all of this is that we all just need to get over it, shut the fuck up, accept people for who the fuck they are because they were born that way. It's like making fun of someone because they were born from a white parent and an African American parent. Okay. They didn't get a choice in the matter. I didn't get a choice in the matter, and it's not genetic. So, I don't know what to tell you. I think that's our biggest problem, is because it's not genetic and it doesn't come down from parents. We think that, oh, it must be a choice. It's not a fucking choice. None of it's a choice. It's not a choice to be straight. It's not a choice to be gay. It's definitely not a choice to be bisexual, pan, asexual, or anyone else out there. I understand for a lot of people this is complicated because there's so much going on, whereas back in the old days you were either straight or gay. Well, guess what? Now you got all of us other bitches. And we're standing for what we are. That was my rant for the day, and please like and subscribe, leave comments below on what you think about all this bull crap and how people are treating different people wrongly. But I will talk to you guys later. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me, please. But yeah, and I will make new videos every single week, and I come out with videos on Fridays. So I love you guys. Here's a heart for you. But anyways, stay queer. Bye!